What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of GH. Marcus Taggart. Have not seen him in years. It's amazing to see him again. And he continues, after all these years, to be a pain in Sonny's ass, and I like it. Sonny was not happy to see Marcus, and I'm not surprised. Even Jason wasn't happy to see Marcus when he called him, especially when he called him Anger Boy. I love it. I love it. I love that they're bringing back so many veterans. They're bringing back so many old characters, and I like it. Characters who have so much rich history in town. At first, I was wondering what the hell Marcus was doing back in town, but apparently he's back in town because of Jordan. I think that's only one reason he's back in town. The other reason, I suspect, has something to do with Sonny, of course. He just so happens his first stop in Port Charles is Turning Woods to see Mike. Come on now, that ain't coincidental. If you know the history between Marcus and Sonny, then you know they hate each other to the core. Marcus, he always blames Sonny for Deke's death. If you know who Deke is, Sonny's abusive stepfather. And he was a mentor to Marcus, because, you know, back in the day when Marcus was young, he used to get into trouble, and Deke mentored him. And Deke is the reason Marcus became a cop. So after Deke was killed, of course, Marcus started his I Hate Sonny campaign, and he tried everything in his power to put Sonny's ass away for life. When all else failed, basically, Scott Baldwin, when he was DA, he wanted to do some illegal stuff to make sure Sonny went to prison. Marcus wanted no part in that, because if he wanted Sonny to go down, he wanted it to be legit. So, of course, you know, him and Scott got into it, and Scott pulled some strings or did whatever to make sure Marcus went away. I think he had moved to Portland, Oregon at the time, I want to say. So, now that Marcus is back, Sonny better watch his ass. Because you know Marcus, he loved being the thorn in Sonny's side. And if anybody can get the job done or be a major pain in Sonny's ass, it would be Marcus Taggart. But it is good to see him again. It's always great to see a veteran, especially one that you haven't seen in over 15 years. But anyway, moving on from that. I still don't trust Aunt Gladys. I do not trust her. Cousin Gladys, whatever. I don't trust this lady. I really don't. Even the kids, like Cameron, Trina, even they were suspicious of her. Like, they obviously don't trust her either. Usually, you go with your gut instinct. When your gut is telling you no, don't trust this witch, or don't trust this person, do not trust that person. Your gut will never steer you wrong. Trust me when I tell you. She all up around Dev and stuff like that. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Carly obviously don't trust this lady. Like, nobody trusts her. She's trying way too hard. To me, she's too nosy. First of all, she asks a lot of questions. To me, if you're not a part of my inner circle, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not besties or nothing like that. Don't ask me a bunch of questions. That's one thing. I get suspicious of people who ask. Like, people I don't know like that. I get suspicious when they ask me a fistful of questions like I'm in an interrogation room or something. Like, that makes me think you're fishing. You're on a fishing expedition and you're looking for info. I don't trust this lady. Who's to say her and Marcus Taggart ain't working together? Who's to say that she's not really a Zakara or something? Or part Zakara? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say she ain't working with somebody? Like, we don't know this chick. She was just... It was that night when Gio went to come see Sonny that night. And she was asking him, oh, who does coffee business this late? It was that particular night that made me really not trust her. Because she was really asking a lot of questions. Like, come on now. She know who Sonny is. She know he's really a mob, boss. Like, come on, you really know that. So why are you asking all these in-depth ass questions? I don't like that. I don't like it. I was like, nope, she up to something. She living foul. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. So anyway, I continue to love Trina. Trina is like my favorite in the teen scene. I just love her friendship. You know what I'm saying? She's such a welcome attraction to the show. And I just love how she, you know, drops truth bombs on her friends. Like, she lets them know, like, stop wallowing around in self-pity. You know, if you want something, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Stop sitting around trying to act like you don't want something when you really do. Or someone, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes for Cameron. If he really wants to date Jocelyn, ask Jocelyn out. Stop pussyfooting around and ask her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to regret it, the shots that you don't take in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always be like, oh, I don't think I'm of this. I don't think. See, that's your problem. You're not thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop thinking sometime. Like, just, you get in your own damn way sometime. And that's even with Cameron. That's what he's doing. Like, if you really like Jocelyn, he's sitting there, no, Jocelyn's just a friend. Stop that lying. The lies you tell. Stop telling them lies. If you want old girl, go get old girl. You know what I'm saying? Ask her out. What's the worst she can say? No. If she say no, we should stay friends, then fuck it. Who cares? Move on. You know what I'm saying? One bus leave, next 15, another one coming. Hop on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other women in the city. Jocelyn ain't the only thing out here. And Jocelyn was basically being all frosty with Dev and stuff since he brushed her off with her kiss or whatever. Like, she's acting real frosty, and Carly noticed it. And Carly was under the impression that Dev made a pass at her, but it's really the other way around. Like, Jocelyn keeps saying, oh, she loves Oscar and stuff. I get that you love him or whatnot, but you're young. You're a teenager. You're only, 15, 16. Love comes around more than once. Like, trust me, it does. It comes around way more than once. You love Oscar, but you still need to move on with your life. I understand it's only been, a year since he's been gone? I get it, but you need to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to start moving on with your life. It's not like Oscar was your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that he was your love. I get it, but move on. Not necessarily with Dev or Cam, but it's like you need to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop obsessing over Oscar every 5 seconds. It's like, move the hell on from that. You know what I mean? Start the healing process. I understand it's hard. You know, grief has no time limit. And I'm not saying she should stop grieving, but it's like every excuse that she has is always Oscar. Oscar this, Oscar that. You gotta stop using that boy as a crutch. Like, seriously. Because that's gonna wear very thin, and it's already wearing thin with me. Like, stop doing that. So anyway, moving on from that. Michael is just all over the place at this point. Michael is trying his hardest to get Sasha to leave town. Like, first, like, he wants Sasha to move in with him. Then he's like, oh, we should take a vacation, you know, get away for a while. Like, he's really trying to keep her the hell away from Nell. As long as, like, Michael, come on, Nell is obviously going to be in town for quite some time. So how long you think you and Sasha can just go on vacation and avoid Nell? Like, how long? I have a feeling I would not be surprised if they did set up a murder mystery with Nell, because too many people in that town. Look at Shiloh. Everybody in that town hated that man. So you knew at some point he was going to die, because everybody in that town could not stand him. He had beef with damn near everybody there. When you got beef with the whole town, that means your time is coming to an end very soon. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, how do you stay in town when the whole town hates your guts and you just keep doing stuff to rile them up? At some point, you're going to break somebody and they're going to want to bust your shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, they want to bust you in your mouth. Like, seriously, or to just put a bullet in you. Either, whichever comes first. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I just don't see Nell lasting very long. Like, shit, you got the whole town just on you. Even Carly was like, she just wished that the chick got hit by a truck. And Jason was like, well, maybe somebody would do it. That to me is a threat. Definitely. Your time is probably come to an end. Nell annoys me, but at least she's entertaining. For me, she's entertaining. I give her that. Like, she is so screwed up. Like, she's like 5 sandwiches short of a whole damn picnic. Like, the chick is just bugged. And Michael is doing whatever he can. Chase is doing whatever he can. Like, they're just doing whatever they can to protect Willow and Sasha at this point. Even Jordan was telling Chase, like, you need to stay the hell away from Nell. Chase was like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, Chase, you need to watch yourself with Nell. Like, do not antagonize her. If you see her walking down the street, the same side of the street as you, cross the street and walk down the opposite side. Period. Stay away. Like, you're just going to ignite something. I understand he wants to make sure everybody's protected, because obviously they don't trust the chick, nor should they. But you need to cover yourself. You know what I'm saying? You already got in trouble before because of this girl. Don't do nothing stupid. So Michael basically figured out, finally Michael used his noggin and figured out basically that Nell staged the stabbing. She staged it just to get out of prison early. That chick is certifiable. And of course, Nell was not happy when she saw Willow at Brad's. Brad is going to have a heart attack one day. Like, all this stress that he putting on himself and others are putting on him, he's just going to drop dead one day. Like, he is in such a pickle right now. And it's only going to go from bad to worse. It's just going to get worse. It's never going to get better until the truth comes out. And for the love of all that is holy, please, writers, Dan O'Connor, Chris Van Eaton, please, end this stupid ass baby drama, please. Can we please have Wiley Jonah return back to his real dad, please? Because I'm over this baby swap story. Like, I'm just over it. Like, it's been damn near 2 years now. Can we move on, please? I beg of you. Can we stop the foolishness, please? Like, you've been teasing and teasing and teasing that this is coming to an end. Let's end it, shall we? Come on here. Like, let's put a pin in this. It's ran its course. There's no more road. There's no more road. There's no more light at the end of the tunnel for this damn story. So let's bring it on home now. Come on. You can do it. Be the little engine that could and just, come on. Wrap it up, please. You know? Like, just please. End this nonsense. So, of course, Nell is pissed that Willow is the new nanny for Wiley. So she basically told Brad, dump her, get rid of her. She doesn't want her around. Let her go. And of course, Willow is pissed at Brad for even having Nell around the baby. So now she wants to come up with she probably want to come up with some type of idea or plan to get that baby the hell away from Nell. Like, they have to protect Wiley, basically, is what she feels. Because obviously she still thinks that that child is hers. Poor Willow. If you only knew the sad truth, that that child you think is yours is not really yours. I just can't wait for this reveal, because I think that's going to be some Emmy-worthy material. Honestly. It's going to be a blockbuster. But they better come up with a new plan to get rid of this chick, because Nell is not going anywhere, and that bitch is lethal. Like, you better get rid of her, and quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm just saying, like, she's not going to go quietly, and she won't go easily. So you might want to get on the ball with that nut job. I'm just saying, like, do something quickly. I'm not even surprised, though, as far as Marcus Taggart and Jordan. I'm not even surprised that Jordan knows Taggart. Like, I'm not shocked. Both of them being in law enforcement for some years, so I'm not even shocked about that. So her bringing him to town probably has something to do with the friend of hers that died, so that's what I'm assuming. I really think Taggart is not just back in town for that. I really think it has something to do with Sonny, too. That's the reason he's back in town. Because we all know he loves pissing Sonny off, so that should be fun. So anyway, hit the comment section. I think that's everything in this episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.